It is time to discuss the abilities. I am Gandhi, alongside of Nexi and Bestman, and we have been in the same position for the past 2 videos that will be released tomorrow. So, with that said, guys, armor abilities. What do you think?
Promethean Vision all day. Why pick anything else?
Nick?
Yeah, Promethean Vision seemed to be the superior one. All the pros were using it. Gotta say, it was pretty overpowered, but it was good.
Alright, Nexi, you jumped the gun on it first. You love everything about it.
Yeah.
Walk me through it.
Well, I mean, we talked about sprint a little bit. So if you combine Promethean Vision with sprint and also the ability where you get to hold 2 weapons, you are basically rewarded for being aggressive. In the past Halos, you'd be charging somebody maybe with your sprint, maybe not. Now I have Promethean Vision to know what I'm charging against, but also when I run out of BR ammo, I have no downtime. I don't have to back off and start my reload. I can switch to my DMR and continue my kill streak, right? So for that reason, you combined all these things together, and it's created a playstyle that I like, and I think other people will find their playstyles. Promethean Vision just adds, it's a totally new element to Halo. It's what the jetpack could have been for Halo Reach. Oh my god, a jetpack in Halo? That made my mind is Promethean Vision does that same kind of thing for me, and I like that it helped my aggressive play.
Now, my thing is now a lot of people are going to be kind of on edge with the whole Promethean Vision. Now, of course, I didn't play it, but I got to watch. And the one thing I noticed was it's definitely going to be pub friendly, and it's going to actually, I think it'll actually promote a lot of longevity to the game. Now, if anyone is familiar with Halo 2 and all that era of Halos, when you used to play in the MLG playlist or the hardcore, if you had the sniper and you didn't go with the team, you got backwhacked with the sniper, you got frustrated, everything sucked because no one knew how to play the game outside of your team pretty much. So with Promethean Vision though, like let's just take Lockout, okay? If you're level 2 and you're sniping top BR and you're at Snipe Tower, so you're here, BR Tower's over here, if you have Promethean Vision and your teammates are all scattered over the place, you can watch your own back.
Yeah.
You don't have to drop all the way down and check Snipe 1 and then come back up. You can just sit there, toggle it, and I believe you have to wait like a split second for it to go through a level 1 to see level 1, right? So you get to toggle that, so you're actually going to actually be able to dominate, which is going to help with map positioning when you think about it, because then your teammates can kind of scurry around the map entirely.
And toggling's a great point. It's like, I saw a lot of the noobs, they'd click it and let the whole energy bar deplete, and now you can't use your Promethean Vision. Me, on the other hand, I was spamming it all game, but I wasn't clicking it and letting it run out. I would use my Promethean Vision, oh, there's 2 guys in front of me, turn it off and be the aggressor.
To touch back on that a little bit about when you're talking about using Promethean Vision in sort of defense stand, the Halo 4 seems more weapon-based now. There's not a lot of melee fights, and I think Promethean has a lot to do with that. You see your enemy, you back up. I've just never gotten to any melee fights, and when you're talking about positioning, that's what makes Halo good, is you're rewarded for good map positioning. So if you have Promethean Vision at a power spot with Sniper, and you can see where they're coming from, and your other teammates are set up, that's gold for a main slayer of the team. So, it rewards you for good positioning.
Well, you were talking about Lockout and how, you're holding Sniper, top Snipe Tower. Yeah. There was a set of spawns, Snipe 2 and Snipe 1, and on that elbow in Lockout. So you constantly have to watch your back. Now, the most annoying thing to me in games like Halo Reach and Halo 3 are split spawns. I see one guy spawn, in my brain I'm going, oh, we're not blocking any spawns, their entire team's going to spawn there, and little do you know, now there's 2 guys across the map and you get destroyed for it. With Promethean Vision, I can see a guy spawn there, toggle my Promethean Vision, and then confirm that the entire team spawned there. Is this the death of split spawns? Well, not split spawns, but now I can be aware of it.
You could be onto something there, Dre. You very, very well could be. Now, Nick, you also liked the thruster, correct?
Yeah, so initially I thought the thrusters was going to be a replacement for jetpacks, and I was completely wrong. It's a replacement for evade. So when you pick up the thrusters, I believe you can use it in midair. So it's pretty much whatever direction you're moving, it's like a little boost of energy real quick. It's like a second or 2, and you're just fly across the screen. And I think that's perfect. Like, I know you guys are gonna bust out hysterical laugh because I said sprint was perfect, but evade, you kind of like roll twice. But this is just like, it's a quick getaway if you wanted to get down a little ramp, on the one map with the wrapper. I forget what the name of it is, but if you wanted to get down a ramp or get down a little drop down, you have the thrusters, and it's just like a split second getaway instead of like the evade, which is completely overpowered. And I think you could use it in the air as well. So.
And Bestman, you said this is the game that Halo Reach could have been. This is a better Halo Reach, right? And the evade was a cool ability, and when the game first came out, I really liked it. But it makes your hitbox smaller. You go into this animation where it's harder to shoot. This is the same idea, but you can still be shot while doing it. Now, what I really want to see is if players get good enough so they hit their boost and mid-boost, they no-scope you, because that'll make for some sick montages.
Now, speaking about the X-ray vision here, to kind of go back to our last video, we were talking about how ordnance drops, you didn't like them because why not save the overshield? If you have Promethean vision and you're going to cancel out these split spawns, potentially, shouldn't there be an escape? Shouldn't the ordnance drop be the end-all, be-all to really balance out the Forerunner vision?
No,
or
the
Promethean vision? Because what you're saying is so you can see this guy spawn here and you can check your back and everything. So teams are just going to get spawn destroyed. So if they actually get those 5 kills, doesn't that make sense?
But that's the thing, they have to get the 5 kills. If you're destroying a team and they haven't gotten any kills on you, they're not going to have the ordnance drop in the first place.
It's going to be really hard for multiple players on the team for someone to not get 5 kills.
If there's no ranking system, we're going to see that.
And that is something for another topic.
And also, since we did, the main topic of this video is abilities, the other two were hologram and, drawing a blank here.
Is it not the shield regen?
Oh yeah, no, the
it's
shield,
the
hardline.
deteriorating shield.
Yeah.
So you got hologram and hardline, and I used those briefly. It just felt pretty pointless. Hologram we saw in Reach, pretty much the same thing. And hardline is just a shield, and I think you can move around a little bit, but
you can't shoot.
It's just like the riot shield.
Yeah. So so you've seen a lot of a lot of the speculation was it's going to be COD. Yes, it is COD friendly a little bit, with the ordnance drops and the hardline shields and other little factors, but those two just seem pretty pointless from what I played. But so the two main ones were Thruster and Promethean.
And I don't want to totally trash the shield or anything like that. I think for pubs and for those fun game types where you're riding warthogs and doing the races, the shield might be pretty cool. Right, rockets only with shields, who knows, right? But the hologram, I like it. I like it in Reach. Maybe not in the traditional MLG game types, but I've been playing a lot of team doubles, which is actually pretty competitive from what I've seen. There's some good players playing team doubles, and the hologram really opens me up. Opens the other team up. If you're trapped in a position and you want to figure out where they are, throw it out and let them put a couple shots on and jump out on them. Now, competitive play where B-Man comes from, it's a little different.
Well, I wasn't trying to knock it to a sense. I was just saying it's pretty much the same as what we saw in Reach.
Yeah.
And no one, of course, we didn't really give it a shot in Reach, probably. So, who am I?
Would you give it a shot in Halo 4?
Yeah. I'd give all of it a shot. Anything to make our audience bigger and to not draw a line from competitive and casual. We need to keep it as vanilla as possible.
I love vanilla. Favorite flavor.
Really?
Absolutely.
Strawberry.
So let's see.
We can buy that combo pack and we could all share.
I would never share.
Chocolate vanilla. Yeah, Neapolitan.
All right, we're done. All right, thank you guys for watching. Make sure to subscribe for Best Man, Nexy, and
make
myself.
sure you check out Best Man's channel. He's going to be making tons of Halo videos and not posting them on this channel. Support B-Man. When you watch his video, he gets paid for them, so you're helping him.
Click all the ads and go to my Twitter and follow me, and then click on the ads on my Twitter too.
Cut.
All right, one more